We have lots of cultures in the world around us. We have our own culture, then you see Mexican cultures, Japanese cultures, Chinese cultures, Indian cultures, pilgrim cultures, everything is around us. The culture that I decided to do was a Hui culture. And they actually originated, they are an ethnic minority that descended from the Arabic and Persian merchants who came to China in the 7th century. With a population of 643,238, the majority live in Nicaragua Hui Autonomous Region, but there are also Hui living in almost of the provinces and cities in China. Hui religion is Muslim, and there is typically a mosque to worship in each community. This is a picture of a mosque where they would go to worship and do other things with also their festivals that they have throughout the year. With the arts and the entertainment and music and stuff, a lot of that fit into the festivals. They have dancing and they show different colors and just dress really nice and fancy for these events. Their primary festivals are the Laser Bram, the Corbin, and the Shinga Festival. The Laser Bram is celebrated on the first day of the 10th month and lasts 3 days. Relatives and friends are served beef, mutton, and fried cakes, which is their favorite food. And the Corbin Festival is on the 10th day of the last month. They do not eat breakfast that morning. Then they go to the mosque and they worship. And after they have worship, they kill oxen and serve it to the poor and to the relatives. And on this day, oxen are forbidden to be sold because selling oxen on that day isn't what the day is about. It's about sharing and being giving to those that are around us. With clothing, according to an article called The Cultural China, Hui people call clothing either yuzachro or chandar. The minority is divided into children, adults, and elderly based on their age. The clothing mainly consists of a waistcoat, a dansar, which is the head wrap, a mashia, which is anything that's leather, socks, a zuni, which is a robe, a worship hat, socks, and a headscarf. In the Huni culture, marriage it's a big thing, but they don't celebrate it with a big ceremony. They don't see marriage as something to really celebrate because they see it as something that has to happen in their lives. It's a vital part for it to happen. But they do have a big feast with a wedding, and with the feast they serve 8 to 12 dishes with an even number symbolizing the paired couple which will be together forever. And if a non-Huni wants to marry somebody other than themselves in that culture, it's disgraced, kind of. And one of them that they really just do not want them to marry is a Han person. And in an interview called Muslims in China, Pigs Are Black, interview with a Huni, the Hui woman, Kate, said that her mother almost went crazy after her brother announced that he wanted to marry a Han woman. But anybody other than that that's outside the Huni religion that they want to marry, they have to accept the religion, they have to be about the culture, and they have to actually convert to the Hui culture. And another thing that I found that was very interesting was the way that they did funerals, the way they practiced funerals. They have a lot of different taboos that they follow with funerals, and one of them that I found to be odd was that they're not allowed to cry or weep or grieve because they look as that is like a complaint or hatred for the dead. And I just found that odd because here, that's expected to cry, but they're not supposed to. Okay, and there's some other interesting facts that I found out about the Hui that I would like to share with you is that they are very serious people and they do not like to joke around. They have a very different sense of humor than people that we are around every day have. They do not use food to describe things ever. They use different colors and like trees and stuff. They don't ever use food. Drinking, gambling, and smoking are very frowned upon. Very few people do any of those in that culture. They also obey many rituals And one of them that I found that was really weird is they must wash their hands with fluid water before meals, and they also avoid stepping or sitting on any threshold, for it is said that Muhammad used the threshold as his pillow. And I would just like to say that I'm very thankful for the culture that I live in today, and I'm very happy that we have the freedom to learn about others that we aren't a part of. Thank you guys.